And finally, Paul, controversy is brewing over at the U.S. broadcaster NBC News. Nightly news anchor Brian Williams is under fire after admitting to reporting false war stories from Iraq. How is NBC dealing with all of this?
Well, the leading American broadcaster put out a live statement saying Williams has decided to remain off the air on Monday in response to intense criticism over his inaccurate accounts of his time in Iraq more than a decade ago. The embattled anchor has since apologized, but the public doesn't seem quite forgiving. Ourr Connie Lee has more.
Good evening, I'm Lester Holt.
It's Lester Holt filling in for Brian Williams on NBC's Nightly News. Williams, who's been anchoring this newscast for more than 10 years now, remained off the air on Monday as controversy swirled around him. Holt addressed the issue.
We want to take just a moment to tell you where Brian is tonight. In a message to his colleagues over the weekend, Brian told us he's taking several days off this broadcast amid questions over how he recalled certain stories he covered. He'll be off while this issue is dealt with.
Williams took himself off the air over the weekend because of a false claim that he was on a helicopter that was hit by a grenade in Iraq back in 2003. Over the years, Williams has retold the story many times, but has now admitted the claim was false after veterans from the incident reported on social media and media outlets that Williams was not on that helicopter.
I want to apologize. I said I was traveling in an aircraft that was hit by RPG fire. I was instead in a following aircraft.
In the first published interview out on Monday in the U.S. military newspaper Stars and Stripes, Williams said he assumed the helicopter took damage. But despite his apology and explanation, many journalists and military personnel are calling for his resignation. NBC has launched an internal investigation into Williams, who is now also facing scrutiny over statements he made on other major news events. Connie Lee, Arirang News.